last one here is you have to have your image, and this is, like I said, this is just a total beginners type of thing. I will definitely get in more depth. Hopefully the next one I have next month will be how to do multiple layers, so how to do a multicolored, different textures, and then for example, silk screen a pattern, and then do the silk screen of a pattern, and then maybe let's just say a silhouette, and then and then a word on top of that. So hopefully the next workshop we should be able to do multiple screen printing images. But what's important is the image itself has to be on a vellum type paper or a transparency, and it has to. And if you have it done somewhere, it's better if you do it on your computer, because the inkjet printers print really dark, right? Like if you go to Kinko's and you kind of just put your paper in there yourself, they always come out not pitch dark, like where if you lift it up, you can kind of still see through, like gray through the black. So you want to make sure that you crank up that dark all the way if you're going to do that. Or if you go to a place where they do that, like an Office Max, it's usually where we go to, because there's a couple young ladies that are really cool. You guys should go there and she'll hook you up, I'm sure. They'll do it for you. You can just take your flash drive and the paper and they'll do it for you. But it's really important that this image is really, really dark enough to where the light doesn't go through it. And we'll talk about why. So you definitely want a screen that fits the size of your image. It's okay if you even work with a larger screen. Last time we had a larger screen that I was working with, and that's okay because the advantage of that is that you can put 2 images on a larger screen if you wanted to. And you can burn as much as you want on the screen. And then when it comes to it, all you have to do, and this is a good one example, if I wanted to use this on a t-shirt, 2 different colors, I'm going to have to use the screen twice to do that. But I would probably just put tape over the actual words, and I would screen all the 7-Eleven on them, all the t-shirts, wait for them to dry, then come back, peel that tape off, put that tape on this. The great thing about putting tape on that is you'll still be able to see right through it, so you'll be able to match the 7 and the 11 on your actual t-shirt that you already have with the 7-Eleven image on it. And of course you tape that up, and then you go back and do that so you have the words and then the numbers in 2 different colors. Want to do that. And so tonight, we're really talking about how do we get an image like this onto a screen like this so that we can use it to put on a t-shirt or on any type of material, paper, bag, etc. And there's kind of a few things to keep in mind. This process can be pretty tedious, but I think this is the kind of thing that once you do it like once, maybe twice, like you pretty much have it down. Like you should try to be very careful, and it's really important to keep a track of time when you're doing this, because when you're doing this for the first time, the light exposure on the actual emulsion, it's good to remember how long you put it on, and you first want to do a trial and error, like I remember doing way back then, and saying like, okay, I didn't leave it long enough, so when I washed it off, a lot of the emulsion came off of the actual screen itself. So, but also the bad thing about it is overexposing it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the different types of materials that I've purchased with you guys. And do you guys need a pen or a paper? Because I got some stuff.